Hey everybody, this is your daily dose of all things royal. Welcome back, my gorgeous good-looking friends. Today we're going to be looking at a local news broadcast here in New York about the visit with Meghan and Harry at the MARCY labs. What's really hilarious about this is that Meghan and Harry couldn't even get a national broadcast station to go ahead and put this out, but instead had to rely on local television from a cable company called Time Warner. How pathetic. What's even worse, it is all scripted, and you can see they didn't even do a good job at hiding the fact that this was a PR stunt. Let's deconstruct and watch how painfully out of place Meghan is as well as Harry. Let's take a look at this footage and read between the lines.
Students at the MARCY Lab School in Brooklyn's Industry City started their morning sharing what they're grateful for.
I'm Taj, and today I'm grateful for a healthy mind.
They were joined by some surprise visitors.
First, let's start off by paying attention to the people in the background. This is how we know that this was all set up as part of a PR exercise. There's a woman in the back holding a folder with glasses, and she has blonde hair and a blue navy dress on. She seems to be with the Sussex team, and all you see her do is continue to keep surveilling the room and making notes. So they are monitoring the temperature of the students. You'll notice the students that are in the background, they're really just standing there looking engaged, probably instructed to seem interested, but they don't seem very interested. Now, when you look at both Harry and Meghan, you have Meghan's shit-eating grin constantly throughout this. You know that she doesn't give a shit about what this girl is saying. And then you see Harry looks genuine, but then you see his mask then slip. He could care less to be there.
Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Meghan really thinks she's so clever, and what you see her and Harry do by snapping in replacing of applause or clapping is really something that is done in college in a sorority. I know this because I was a part of a sorority, and this is what we did all the time. Like, it is the cheesiest thing, and Meghan now looks like she's claiming it and making this group do it. You'll see the group do it at the very end when they're all together. This is not something that this school has come up with. This is Meghan making everybody do this cheesy snapping thing as if she was back in her sorority. I mean, Meghan, stop trying to relive the 90s. Get out of the era and come to the current state.
Grace always has the confidence to speak her mind. Plus, she looks terrific in charcoal. And voila, snaps for Grace.
Thanks for having us. What are you guys doing years ago?
Harry used to be so confident and so engaging, but now he's become this bumbling idiot that can't even stand up straight when speaking to a room full of students. You can see Meghan has really shot down his confidence. Could you be able to function if this thing was staring at you all day long? Like, it's so creepy that she does this.
The MARCY Lab School is a one-year fellowship program that's an alternative to college.
Just a quick comment, like, what is going on with Meghan and Harry putting their hands in their pocket, especially Meghan in this varsity jacket with the pockets cut out? Like, what is the purpose of that? That looks so dumb. Also, how insulting is it that this woman took a jacket that was given to her as a gift and purposely damaged it by cutting out its pockets? I highly doubt the school in the UK gave her a jacket that had pockets without pockets. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a fashion trend that is going to catch on, Meghan. And this is one of the many reasons as to why Meghan shouldn't be given anything for free, because she treats whatever she has like crap. You see that Cartier watch? She piles on all those stupid bangles on it, scratching it up. Meghan doesn't know how to keep nice things. And this is just an example of her just not caring or taking pride in anything that she has and making it just look cheap. And of course, Meghan looks cheap here.
Students get intensive training in software engineering along with leadership and development. And administrators say they go on to land big jobs at tech companies.
We're just happy to be back in New York, happy to be here with you. I'm most grateful for, of course, being able to be here and witness what's been created.
Again, nothing but word salad, all about them. and really adding no value. So again, we're happy to be here in New York. Well, New York doesn't care to have you here. And then two, to say just to witness all that has been done, not with your help. So why are you there?
We're just happy to be back in New York, happy to be here with you. I'm most grateful for, of course, being able to be here and witness what's been created here.
Through their Archwell Foundation, Harry and Meghan have provided funding for the program, which charges no tuition.
Seriously, these students were not impressed with this bitch. Look at this kid. He's like giving her the side eye, which she deserved. Both could care less about this student's story. They're standing there. Look at Harry. Like, what's wrong with your stance? And then Meghan, her shit-eating grin then slips into this ice-cold look, like as if she's looking at this girl with disdain.
Taj, Amy, and other fellows in this class started the program just a few weeks ago, and she was sharing what she's grateful for as part of the school's daily rituals.
I'm very happy that they came to see us. It means a lot. Like, it really gives us inspiration.
Now, I'm sure that this girl was casted to speak out of the group of students because not only is she beautiful, but also well-spoken. You can see the blonde girl in the back taking notes, watching over this conversation. Harry and Meghan, they look empty. They're just standing there. And it's, so obvious and painful that they put these students through this PR exercise. Now, the best are these two suckers that got pulled into giving a testimonial on behalf of Meghan and Harry. They're the directors of the MARCY school. I'm assuming that Meghan and Harry had promised, or as this guy says, committed, some type of monetary donation to the school. And this is why they're so beaming with these glowing reviews of Meghan and Harry. It's seriously over the top and staged.
Made a financial commitment in the MARCY Lab School.
I'm going to bet that Meghan and Harry were standing off to the corner as he was saying this financial commitment, almost as if like, this is what you promised. I'm going to guess that they didn't receive anything as yet, or maybe up until now is finally when they received something in order to take advantage and exploit this school for their own personal PR purpose. The woman next to him also starts looking over to the side as if, she's supposed to be saying these things and getting the approval that she is along the right path.
A little less than a year ago, and along with that commitment, they also made a promise to uplift our work and to shine a light on it. And it was really cool to see the way that they did that today.
I'll be interested to see on next year's filing how much money was given to the MARCY Labs. And if we don't see it, then we can always check the filing for MARCY Labs, since they, of course, are also a non-for-profit.
The reminder that there are people who are cheering for them behind the scenes always means a lot. But to be able to have two of those people here, and those two people to be people as special as Harry and Meghan, I think was incredible for them.
I think I may have developed diabetes after listening to that sugary, sweet ball of tripe. And no doubt Meghan's shit-eating manic grin must have been staring down at these two. It just is so cringe right now. Cringe is all I can say.
The Duke and Duchess also sat down with MARCY alumni.
Were you surprised or really confident through the process that, yes, I know I will land on my feet having come from MARCY Lab?
One grad said big tech jobs still felt a little out of reach, until one wasn't. She's now working at Spotify.
But then I got it. Oh.
You gotta wonder if Spectrum News is taking a piss out of Meghan and Harry, because the one student that they picked to talk about getting employment comes from a company that called these two effing grifters. I find that actually hilarious. Could it be that Meghan poached these students to help work on her failed podcast last year? That could also be a possibility. One thing is for sure, this girl has been featured in numerous media pieces promoting this school.
That's new.
The school's founders hope that support and attention from people like the Duke and Duchess will help them scale up their program.
I think this was a letdown for the school because this broadcast only reached the local New York area. I don't think anybody else really nationwide paid attention to it as well as globally. And the only people talking about it are the channels that are calling out Meghan and Harry for their hypocrisy and disingenuine efforts, like this one. And many people like myself know that anything that Meghan and Harry are associated with, not to go near. And this is something that I know that I will never support. And based on what we know already of all the associations that Meghan and Harry have, there's got to be some type of corruption associated with this school. So I'm going to stay far away. And this is what you get when you choose to associate yourself with two con artists who have been doing nothing but grifting and scamming and exploiting vulnerable people. Period.
And find more employers open to hiring people with non-traditional backgrounds.
This is a really important moment for Marcy right now.
In Brooklyn, Jillian Jorgensen, New York One.
These two middle-aged entitled brats really do think that they are as young as these college students. I get it, Meghan. I get you want people to see you as this young influencer, but it's not working. In fact, you look silly. And this just echoes desperation and so cringe. WME, nobody's buying this. Not even the kids at the school bought it. Please stop shoving them in our face. The public doesn't care. Anyhow, what do you guys think? Definitely leave your thoughts below. And you know it, as always, I will be back with more content. But until then, please be safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!
I was such a fraud.